I came to Youth at Risk as an angry individual. I was baffled about certain things in my life. I was confused on why I was angry and who I was angry at. And I just took it out on everybody that was around me.
She lives with her grandmother, and her mother is in and out of her life.
She was 20 years old when she had me. My mother had me out of prostitution, so I really don't know much about him. I didn't care about the fact that I was failing classes. I didn't care about the fact that I was starting trouble, and I didn't care about the fact that I was getting arrested. And that while all of this was going on, I didn't care about the fact that it was bothering my grandmother.
She's intelligent, but she would go to school, she would fight students, she would argue with teachers, she would get expelled, she wouldn't do her work. That's not who Diamond is today.
The hardest things that I've learned in this new environment and study habits and being in an educational environment was discipline. This is something that I have to teach myself. I'm still teaching, you know, it's a work in progress, but discipline as far as knowing when to go to parties or stay home in the dorm and do some essay or study for a quiz or exam that's due. The environment here is quiet, it's very peaceful. Great support base, they have counseling services, tutoring services. What I didn't expect when I started this four-year college is that there's a lot of partying and drinking that takes place on campus, and I found myself getting caught up in a net. It really uncentered me, and I was unhooked. I was very upset. I slipped in a little depression.
Diamond was angry, and she had a reason to be.
I was angry at the fact that my mother wasn't in the picture. Like, I felt like she should have been in the picture with us, but she was too busy in a drug life. As I was younger, I felt like she chose the drug over her own child.
Once you get to college as a young person, any person that's 18, 19, and you're away from home, you have to try to find mentors, because you get caught up in drinking and smoking and not going to class. You're going to be going back to the inner city, and you're going to be very bitter and upset because you did not succeed outside.
Youth at Risk Unlocking Future had taught me was, you know, when you fall off the horse, which is falling off the horse, is backsliding, making bad choices, going back to old habits, or just basically losing focus of what you started. It's not the end. You have to get back on the horse.
These mentors are professionals. They work in banking, they're lawyers, they're teachers, they're nurses, they're in the medical field. People who just want to make a difference with young people, and they do a fantastic job.
Phone calls, staying in touch, just always believing in me when no one else really did. I have my grandmother, who's been there since day one, since birth, and a great support team. They really have helped me out spiritually, financially, phone calls, great support team.
She could have easily transitioned into somebody in the street, be similar to her mother, if she didn't have people around her who knew she could have the aspects of succeeding. But she can be a leader. She can start her own club here.
I believe in myself. I believe in myself a lot. That have grown, my confidence has grown out the roof.
What else is there to do but to make sure that someone learns to believe in themselves? The more I see people believing in themselves, the more I want to do it.
There's always hope for anything, anyone.